Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to some more Clinton High School esports action. We're coming to you live from the Hive. I am the Yellow Jackets coach, Mr. Curtis Dunham, and today with me, I have my partner casting with me, and that is Mr. Jace Brown.
Hello.
All right, this is our third test. So hopefully we have all the kinks worked out today. We both have mics today. I think he's going to be loud enough for everyone to hear him. So we're excited to get this season started. What are you hoping to see today, Mr. Jace?
I'm hoping that we can, first of all, to see a win, but I'm hoping that our win is like a big win.
Hoping
Not
for a
like,
big win.
Like, example, 12 to 13, more like 5 to 20 or 25. Like, big win.
Well, I'm telling you, Mr. Jace, we have a very good Smash team. We actually have two Smash teams, and both of them are actually really good teams. They're both really young. A lot of young players. We have some freshmen and sophomores starting for us, so I'm super excited to see these teams go to work. They've been working super hard in the off season, practicing all the time, challenging each other. I think they're ready to beat up on somebody else. They're tired of beating each other up all the time. And so, Mr. Jace, you play some Smash, do you not?
Yeah, I play a lot of Smash.
All right, who do you like to play as?
Probably Link. Probably one of my favorites, or Donkey Kong.
Awesome. We did have a Donkey Kong main last fall. This team here is Team Dunktastic. Gonna give a shout out to Mr. Devin Pearson there. Who is it? No, Dominic Pearson. I'm sorry, Dominic. He's the one who actually coined the phrase Dunktastic for the team. He was a senior last year. Just still playing under his banner and under his name. Guys really like it. I like it. I think it sounds pretty cool. It's just from one of the messages in the game, and they just decided that's what they wanted their team name to be. So here they are, Dunktastic. Today you're going to get to see some Rob action. Have you ever played any Rob?
A little bit. Not much.
Well, Mr. Canyon Weary here, he's getting set. They're striking stages right now. He plays Rob quite a bit, so you're going to get to see a little robot fighting on the arena today. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. We're going to be streaming every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesdays we stream League of Legends or Splatoon 2. On Wednesdays we stream Smash. And then on Thursdays we'll be streaming some Rocket League for you, so lots of action coming up. We're in the preseason right now, so we're just getting started. I have a brand new stream. Have someone to stream with me, which is great. It's a program we're trying. It's called How to Be a YouTuber. And so Mr. Jace is kind of our guinea pig here. He's the one that's piloting the program, so super excited to have him in the lab. Really love having someone up here that I can talk back and forth with, so you don't have to listen to me the whole time. Yeah, good.
I get to game, like talk to a bunch of people. I just like gaming and everything that has something to do with it.
All right, what do you think about the esports lab up here at high school?
I think it's pretty cool. I feel like the LED lights around the wall give it like a nice gaming touch to it. And I feel like if you don't have LED lights, what's the point of gaming? You have to have them.
The man does not want a game unless he has LED lights. You got to give him props for that.
It just helps me focus better for some reason.
All right. Now we're about to start here. What they do in Smash is they have, I believe it's 8 legal stages. They have to go through and strike stages of which games that they, or which maps they don't want to fight on. And then they come down to choice. And that's how they decide which stage they're going to be fighting on. So you see Mr. Canyon Weary here. Looks like we got a little bit of lag from the enemy team. And who's he fighting against there?
Sheik. I think that's the character's name.
Shink?
I think.
Okay.
Something like that.
Hopefully this lag will clear up. This is preseason, so we're playing regional. The teams are all over the U.S., so I'm not exactly sure where Valley View is, but that's who we're playing today. So it's the Yellow Jackets versus Valley View. So far, we got a real good-looking match here.
Any of them could win.
I agree.
I can see Rob beating him.
Hey, there we go. There we go. Look like Rob getting warmed up there a little bit. Still got a little bit of lag coming through. Hopefully that'll clear up and we won't have that be an issue. Both players kind of trying to fill each other out right here. See Rob kind of trying to create a little bit of distance, working that ledge a little bit there. But yeah, just get the lag to clear up. We normally don't have an issue with that. Some schools play on Wi-Fi, and with COVID, we've had some teams that play from home, and sometimes they don't have a very good internet connection. We have a very good internet connection here at the school, so very rarely do we have any issue with that. I got a good, nice shield there by Rob.
Looks like Rob about to get the first kill.
It looks like it. He's working on it. If we can get this lag to stop, I think he can get into a little bit of a rhythm. And for any of you who don't know or haven't ever played Smash, it's a very intricate and complicated, I think would be the best way to say it, fighting game. There's a lot of moves: up smash, down smash, neutral B.
And if you can master them all together, then you can beat your opponent very easily.
Yes.
But with Link, I have mastered up B, down B, like all the moves, and I feel that I'm decent. I wouldn't say I'm the best.
Oh, nice. Nice uppercut there by Rob.
Nice wombo combo.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know our principal here at the high school, Mr. Tim Smith, he's definitely not shy on the microphone. So he did agree to do some sound bites for us so that he could be here and cheer on his Yellow Jackets even when he's at home. So we do have a soundboard preloaded with some of his reactions that we recorded from him. So thank you to Mr. Smith for doing that for us. We'll have a lot of fun with it this season. He recorded a few things that are specific for each of the games we play, and then some stuff that's just generalizations. So Rob's up a stock, and he's rocking sock'em robots right there. Oh yeah.
Nice wombo combo.
Yeah, there we go, Mr. Canyon.
Didn't you say that we had two teams?
Yes, we do
Which
have.
one is this?
This is Team Dunktastic. The other team that's playing on the projector over there is Team Hulk Smash. Mr. Canyon has worked very hard in the off season, tons of practice. Guy comes in here and plays for his team every week. Really appreciate having him in the lab. Got a whole lab full of great students, great kids up here that all enjoy gaming as something they have in common, and just glad and thankful that we have a place where everyone can come and play on a team and play in AAA competition, play for scholarships. It's a great program. So thankful for each one of the kids that come and play and enjoy gaming and just enjoy camaraderie with each other and representing their school. So Mr. Canyon's going to work here. He's still filling out his opponent. Looks like the lag's got a little bit better. Well, I just said that, and now we got a leg spike, so.
Looks like, Canyon, is that his name? The one
Canyon?
that's on our team?
Yes, sir.
Canyon?
Mr. Canyon.
Looks like he's, good chance he's gonna win.
I would
he
say
has more
so,
health
but
and, more lives than him.
There's a really good chance that anyone that plays on both teams can win. I really haven't seen them play against anyone that's just completely dominated them. They've always at least had a chance to win. I think Canyon only lost one set. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Good job, Canyon.
Nice job, Mr. Canyon Worry, playing the Rob there.
I don't know what just happened, but I love it.
And Mr. Smith agrees he loves it.
Dunktastic.
All right. Now we'll have a little break in the action right here because they will actually go back and select stages again, and they'll strike them from each other. So we'll talk a little bit just about the game and what's going on. What they do is they have a list of stages, and each one of them is on a Chromebook in chat with Play Versus, which is who we play through. And they will talk back and forth with each other in that chat room and decide which stages they're going to strike. Now, because Canyon won the first set, his opponent will be able to choose a different champion if he wants to play. But Canyon has to declare what champion he's going to play. So he has to tell him, hey, this is who I'm going to play. So your opponent has a chance to counter pick against you. So it'd be, sometimes it takes them 2 or 3 minutes to strike stages. Sometimes it's really fast. Sometimes it might be just 30 seconds and they're right back at it. So it usually doesn't take very long. They want to get this going, especially when they get into a rhythm. That was a really tough match for Canyon there with the lag. That really knocks you off your rhythm. I mean, he can't really get a good flow going. It's harder for him to get his combos going because he's having to wait on that lag spike. So they don't normally have to play with that. It does happen sometimes, but if we can get the lag cut out, I think you could really get a chance to see Canyon show you what Rob's capable of. You think you could take Canyon with your link, Jace?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Not that good.
I would say he'd be pretty tough. Yeah, I like watching him play. You ever see the movie Short Circuit?
No.
Yeah, I'm old. The robot in that movie looks a lot like Rob, and so sometimes I tease him that he's playing Short Circuit instead of Rob, so it's kind of our little joke, and he plays along with it real well. Said he was going to have to watch that movie just because of that, but... So here we go back to the action again, and this will be round 2.
And same characters. Rob against Sheik.
Yep, sure is. It looks like we still got the old lag monster there. We'll see how Canyon deals with it. That's one thing that these players have to do. They have to adapt and adjust to the situation they're in. So there'll be times when they have lag spikes, or maybe it might take longer to get into a round or a match. And so it's a timing issue, but they're used to dealing with it. We got a nice combo there. So it's still getting lag spikes. I hope we get that out so we can really showcase what Canyon can do here. There we go.
Nice wombo combo.
Man, Mr. Smith's really getting into these matches today, I'm telling you. Just a shout out to him and to the school district for supporting esports. It's been great. Everyone's been super supportive. This is our second year playing, so we're now up to about 24, maybe 25 participants on a weekly basis, so it's really grown. When we first started the program, there was a League of Legends team, and we had one Rocket League team. So we had about 10 to 12 people, and it's just grown exponentially since then. So super excited for the future of the program and where it's headed. Keep bringing young people in here like Mr. Jace and get him excited about esports and participating. And whenever he gets old enough to participate in AAA, he'll already know everything that's going on, and he'll be ready to come gaming.
Practice.
Yes, sir. Rob doing a good job of guarding that edge there.
I think Rob's going to win again.
I think you might be right. I think he's kind of figured out his opponent a little bit more. A lot of players have tendencies, and so you'll see in these matches they'll kind of learn what the other players doing or learn how they react to them. And I've noticed a lot of times in matches it'll look like really nothing's going on because they'll actually be just kind of feeling each other out. So once they get past that point, it'll be a lot more nonstop action then because they already kind of know what they're going to do and kind of what their opponent is probably going to do. So I said this is preseason, so hopefully today's stream is going to be our best yet so far. And we're definitely better than we were on week 1, that's for sure, on day 1. So hopefully stream will keep on improving. We're working on it. We're trying to make it better. We should be commentating almost all the game. I won't say every single game because then if I say that, then something will happen and I won't get a chance to commentate. But we should be commentating almost every single game. A nice move there by Mr. Weary. Just trying to get this Rob fired up. If we could get rid of that lag, I think he could really put on a show right now for us.
Looks like Rob has a huge advantage point to beat.
Oh, yeah. That was definitely some gaming right there.
Gaming.
If his opponent can somehow get Rob down to no lives and beat him, I would be very impressed.
Nice edge guard right there. Oh, double edge guard. Nice. Nice counter.
Looks like he has good techniques.
He does, and now our Smash team's been doing Cloud9 training. Nice job. Nice job. Nice finish right there.
Gaming.
Excellent job, Canyon. Good job. Good win.
My guesses are it's going to be Rob against Sheik again.
Hey, and it looks like we've got Dakpo and Wacko both in the chat, so if you wanted to go ahead and say hi to them and welcome them to the broadcast.
Hi. Welcome.
Canyon looking pretty tough there. I liked his Rob play. What did you think about it?
I feel like that was a really intense battle.
I think it was. I think the lag kind of played into it, but he handled it really well. I think he managed it really well with the lag high spikes happening. So they should be picking stages again. It'll be best of 3. And I think we'll see him play one more time. I'm not sure. It should be best of 3 though in preseason. Oh, he's on the Chromebook right now. They're talking back and forth. He's communicating with the other school and opposing players, so they're figuring out what's going on here. I would probably look for Canyon to. He might even play something different because it's the best of 3, but he's won 2 matches so far. So a lot of times you're going to see these guys. They'll pull out maybe someone they don't play as often, or maybe they might just try to play a hard counter. Or someone they've been working on. So we'll see what he does here. Not quite sure. He does main Rob, so he does play some Mewtwo and some was it Zero Gravity Suit Samus?
Zero Suit Samus?
Yes. He does play those characters as well, so
I played Samus a couple times, just like regular and Zero Suit. I'm not very good with those characters, but I can see how somebody would be good. I'm just not one of those people.
okay, looks like they're not going to play the third match. It's supposed to be best of 3 in preseason, but let me see here real quick.
So we are not going to be playing a third match?
We'll see here what's going on. I believe preseason is 3 matches. Hang on with us, folks, just a second. We'll see what's going to happen here. I mean, all this C9 training's got Kenyon so fired up that he's just pummeling his opponents with Rob. That's all there is to it. So I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do here. If they don't play, I believe we will see Mr. Aiden Gabe up next playing for us. Okay, I think they are going to play. All right. We'll see what happens here. Said, if you're new and haven't joined us, join us every week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 o'clock. I've got our schedules set on Twitch. We'll be here every week unless we have another snowstorm like we had last week. We actually were not here on Thursday and Friday of this week. We had already had plans to stream. I had my main man Jace here ready to go, and then we got an ice storm that came in, and so we weren't able to stream like we normally do. But after this week, we have 8 weeks of season, and then if we make it into the playoffs, we'll make another playoff run. We had a playoff run in League of Legends and Smash this past fall. Super excited. I believe we'll have another playoff run. Get in there and play that AAA, play some of the best teams in the state. It's really exciting to see them play against, especially larger schools. Love the challenge. Love taking it on. Hang on just a second. I'm there. He said he'll play. Okay, folks, we're back. We're just checking. It's preseason. Some of the rules are a little bit different during preseason than they are in regular season. So,
what is the difference in preseason and season?
Preseason doesn't go on our record. A lot of times we'll play schools from out of state. Whenever we play in regular season, then it will be a team from Arkansas that we play, just like with any other sport. And some of the preseason rules are a little bit different because some of the games don't have everything unlocked yet. And some of them allow certain stages in preseason just for you to practice on, but they're not allowed in actual competition. So
looks like one of them is playing my main character, Link.
Hey, we got some Link action for you. What do you think about that?
I think that's pretty cool.
Will it make you sad to see Rob beat up Link?
Very.
Oh, no. They've got quite the conundrum here.
And isn't Link on the opponent's team?
Yes, he sure is.
So, half, 50-50. I want Link to win because he's my favorite, but he's the opponent.
I know, they're making it tough on you, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm not very happy right now.
Hey, that's cool that you like Link. I like Link, too. Link was actually in one of the first video games that I played as a kid, which was Legends of Zelda on Nintendo, if you can believe that. The game was
what kind of Nintendo?
A regular Nintendo.
I know on a Super Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's A Link to the Past. It's an old school or an old one, and I love it. I'm more familiar and better at the new modern ones like Breath of the Wild, ones like those. But sometimes it's just good to go back to the old games.
I agree. You know, that really surprised me once we started doing esports. There goes a stock by Canyon. A very nice job. A lot of the kids in here like to play retro video games, and I really didn't expect that. I figured they would just want to play the new stuff. So when I come in and kids want to ask about Metroid or Metroid Prime or Super Mario Brothers, a lot of people still like Super Mario Brothers 3. It's pretty cool. I'm glad that they actually like the games. I had a blast with them when I was a kid. I can tell you that Legends of Zelda on Nintendo was so hard that me and my buddies couldn't figure out how to win the game. So we actually had to go to the bookstore and buy a guide on how to play Legend of Zelda to figure out all the secrets in the game. Yes.
I know, like my parents, like I'll play like their old school games, and like they'll just beat me at everything.
Nice wombo combo.
And in the second, we switched to like Smash Bros. Or like newer Legend of Zelda, Mario Kart, like more modern ones. I would beat my parents every time.
Wow, I'm glad I don't live in your household. I wouldn't want to be getting beat up all the time in all these video games. That wouldn't be fun at all.
But most of the time when we're playing like the old school one, they usually beat me.
A lot of this has changed, but the one thing that has not changed is people have fun playing video games, and you can play games together with your friends, and it's just an enjoyable experience. So, nice combo there by Canyon.
So I'm sad to see Link go.
Here we go. Very nice. Nice
Good
job,
job.
Canyon.
Good job.
Good play there on the Rob. We'll give him a Dunktastic just for that.
Dunktastic.
Very nice. So that's Mr. Canyon Weary there playing on the Rob. Canyon comes in here and works hard. Really proud of him. I mean, he has a lot of heart. He's definitely the heart of the team as far as he wants to come in and he wants to win with his team. And I've seen him play and have some tough games, and I can tell it really makes him want to get better. I mean, he really digs down deep. He's put tons of effort into this. He's one of the students that comes in every day. I don't have to say a word. He gets a switch. He gets fired up. And they get matches going because he's in here to win it. So really, really happy for Canyon and the success he's had. And I'm excited to watch him and see just how far he can push Smash, especially as young as he is. So just fortunate to have Canyon in the lab with us. Really appreciate him. Appreciate everybody. But Canyon's been in here, I guess, since the beginning of Smash, pretty much, and yeah, and like I said, he I think he dropped one match last fall, maybe. It was real close. Could have went either way. So he has really improved a lot in his Smash play. So next up, we're gonna have Mr. Will Legenbauer playing for us. Will is new to the team. He just turned 13 a few months ago, so he's able to play AAA. He has been doing the Cloud9 training also, so just really excited to have him in here, have that young blood in here, let these kids get in early and see what they can make out of career.
So
A lot of people.
13, you can play.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait on 13.
Hey, you'll be there before you know it. A lot of people don't realize this. There's tons of scholarship opportunities out there. A lot of these kids will have a chance to play at collegiate level. We have about 4 seniors that will more than likely be playing League of Legends for Arkansas Tech University. Just happy for them. It's something they can do. It's something they love doing. And, hey, if you can play your way through college, why not? Looks like they're striking some stages here. Should be getting ready to go here real quick. I said these players have been doing Cloud9 training. Super excited that Cloud9 stepped up and brought their professional program to high schools. Almost every kid that I've had in here has asked me, "Hey, coach, could you get us a professional to coach us? Like, we want some coaching from a professional." And I really wanted to do it. I just didn't really know how to go about it. But thankfully, through Coach Rivals, they were able to contact Cloud9. And if you don't know, Cloud9 is a professional esports program here in the United States. And they've come in and they brought coaches, made it where we can connect with them. They can connect with the kids. They coach them, and these are people that are playing on professional circuit and actually making a living playing these games. So they're professionals. So we're just super fortunate that they came in when they did. I have nothing but good things to say about them. They've sent us merchandise. All the coaches have been great. Kids love them. I mean, so it's just a win-win-win all the way around. And they bring a lot of things to the games that I can't. I can help them work with communication. I can help them working on being playing as a team. I can help them with a lot of aspects of a lot of the games because a lot of this stuff is the same with team games and the team aspect of it. But the real hardcore technical details, hit boxes, is the small stuff that they teach them that really makes a huge difference. And I can see it from a coaching perspective just because I can see kids that are 35% better than they were 4 months ago because of Cloud9. So really glad that they're giving back and a lot of this to the community, to the gaming community, helping it grow. Yes, really appreciate it. Glad to have them partner with Clinton Schools. I think we're just about ready for Mr. Will to kick off here. I said Will's new to the team. He's a young blood for us, so he just got hooked up with a Switch, I think, for Christmas. So he had played on I think the Wii. What was before the Switch for Nintendo?
The Wii U.
The Wii U. I think that's right.
After or before, I forgot.
He played on that, and that was a Smash that he played. So this is a little bit different. He wasn't quite used to the Switch, but he's picking up real fast, and excited to see what he can do. I said he's young. The competition's good for him. He enjoys playing Smash. He actually is a pretty decent Rocket League player, so he wasn't sure which game he was going to try out for, and he just started playing a little more Smash in here and fell in love with it. So he just came to me and said, "Smash is my game. That's what I'm going to play." So
I feel like when I turn 13, I feel like Smash is also gonna be my game, cause that's one of my favorite games and the one I'm most familiar with.
all right, hey, as long as we keep trucking like we are and keep doing what we're doing, there should be a good, healthy esports program, and I hope you can participate. I hope you have fun. I hope you can play and compete and represent our school. Let me check the chat here and see. So they're working on getting these stages selected. I said it's just part of the game and how they play. They get the chance to strike stages. Some of the champions are better on some stages than others. Some of them have an advantage because of range. Some of them just because of the obstacles on the stage. It gives them a slight edge, so these players know that, and so they're going to try to take away any advantage their opponent has. So kind of a mind game on that. A lot of this is said you'll see these players, they really try to fill each other out. When I first started watching, I was thinking, man, about a minute in the game, they're not really doing anything. They're just kind of going back and forth. Nobody's getting a stock. Just not much happening. But it didn't take me very long to realize the reason why is because they're filling out their opponent. They're trying to see what their opponent's going to do. If I do an up smash, what's he going to do? Or if I jump into him, how's he going to react? And that's a big part of the game, is just figuring out your opponent's tendencies, what they like to do, and don't let them do it or punish them for doing it. So you're going to see that a lot in here. You're really going to enjoy watching the Smash. We do have some good Smash players, so you're going to get to see some pretty high-level Smash players play for Clinton schools. Let me see here. See what I can find. Have y'all strike stages yet? Did you strike stages yet? Are you striking stages? Oh, okay. If you're new here or just joining our stream, we'll be streaming every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 4 o'clock. So we do play League of Legends. We do play Splatoon 2. We also are playing Smash, which they're playing right now. And we also play Rocket League. So if you want to tune in and watch your Clinton Yellow Jackets play, cheer them on, hey, feel free to join us in chat. So we're really working on a stream this year. We really haven't had commentary before, so super proud and excited to have Jace here with me. We've been working on this. He actually built this streaming computer, so he's been coming and hanging out with me during the day, in the evenings. And computers and technology and gaming is just something he's interested in, so he said he'd like to try the streaming. He'd like to be a YouTuber one day, maybe. So he actually put this machine together, installed most of the software, our Streamlabs. This is the best stream we've had so far. I'm excited about that. I thought I was going to pull my hair out before we got it all figured out, but we are getting there. We're doing everything we can. I would love to have a YouTuber program just for especially younger kids that are interested in that, so they can see what it's like. Is it different than you thought it would be, streaming?
Yeah, a little bit. There's some things that are the same, but some are a little different. Like with streaming on Twitch and stuff, I didn't know it was gonna be this much work, to get all the equipment that we need, to get the all the camera, this, everything that we need. I didn't think it was gonna be that hard, and I didn't know how to hook up everything, but I did know it was gonna be fun, and I kind of knew how it looked like, but not really.
All right. Well, I'll tell you something. I didn't know a whole lot about it either myself, so this has been a lot of learning for me. Thankfully, Mr. Chuck Smith has stepped in and helped us with a lot. He actually designed the graphics and the background. He's done quite a bit of work with graphics and web design, so huge shout out to him for helping make this all possible. I'm not going to say I could even have done it if I had another 6 months to do it, but I'm really thankful that he has given his time to the program and has made our stream look awesome. I mean, I'm super excited about how it looks, background moves. We're still adding to it. We're going to make it look even better. And folks, you probably don't know this or wouldn't know this, but Mr. Jace has had several ideas that we have used and we've implemented. One of the things was with the Hive, and we have some soon-to-be starting screens that we're still kind of polishing up. be ready to use, but they're actually his idea. So you'll get to see those at some point during this season. I said just bringing him in and kind of getting his perspective has been nice.
And most of the ideas I have are like most random things, like half of them they're okay, but then some of them are like, never thought of that. So like every idea that comes to my mind, I don't even know if it's gonna be like the worst idea in the world, or like, how did you think of that? Like, I have no idea what people are gonna think of it.
I think another great thing too is with the way technology is today, if Jace comes up with an idea, and it's almost the point where if you can dream it, we can build it. And I just think that's awesome. The design work that he wanted, the logos that he was interested in, the way they reacted, they could actually do in Blender. And when I told Chuck about it, he said, "Oh yeah, I can do that. Just let me work on it this weekend." I said he spent a bunch of time on the weekends on his own, putting in time on this, putting in work. I said just huge shout out to him for helping. If it wasn't for him, he's actually in here in the lab running around like a madman helping people, helping troubleshoot. He's part of the technology team here at Clinton Schools, so really appreciate him helping out. Like I said, it's been nice. I just love the way it looks. Makes us look a lot more professional, and we're wanting to push high school esports to the next level. I know it's going to keep growing, but I want us to have one of the best streams, best program, best players, whatever we have to do to make it happen. That's what I'm prepared to do, and especially bringing in younger kids, letting them get a taste of it. Like I said, you just heard Jay say that there was a lot more to setting up this stream than he initially thought, and I know he did a great job working with me. He's a very intelligent kid. I could tell him, hey, hook this HDMI cable up, and he can do it. So, like I said, we went through the whole assembly of a computer, all the components that it takes to make it run, what they do.
There's a lot of information they have to take in and remember and everything.
Yep. Nope. Hang on. All right, hang on. Let's get this figured out. We'll take a quick break here, real quick, and we'll be right back. We're just gonna go to starting soon screen. Let me help them get this figured out, and we'll see what's going on. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but that's fine. What's
So, okay, this is what happened. Overall, for some reason, I played this person. And the thing was, I went 80, they didn't go in their order, but we went in our order.
yeah, this season it doesn't. They changed the rules again. We can play in whatever order we want.
Wait, we can? 7. Hold on.
Let me call him back.
I think so. We should be fine. I smell someone. You're good.
Hey, this is Curtis Dunn in the Clinton School District. Yes, sir.
I am going faster. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ow, I can't.
Right.
Stop talking about it. The outfits are so much better.
Oh.
Sorry.
thought in the preseason that we just played all through. Okay. Okay. I haven't had a chance to input any matches yet in the spring season, so I'm not aware of that. But okay. Right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Oh, okay.
They're already making memes about it. Aiden, they are making memes about the Kirby thing. Aiden, they are making memes about it.
Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's what preseason's for. Yeah. Me too, but I would rather just get it worked out in preseason and then be done with it. So yeah, that's fine.
Hey, Aiden. Don't start yet. Have you started?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay, don't start because Coach isn't streaming and that goes to the stream VODs.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'll have to look it over. I looked over the coaches' notes they sent out, but I didn't see anything different on it as far as I knew. The only thing I was aware of that they changed in Smash was that it wasn't random number generated order anymore. It could be whatever order you wanted, not like it was before. So that's the only thing that I knew of.
Wait, Evan, do I need to change the stage? Evan, you literally need to help me with everything. Do I need to change the stage?
Yeah, don't start yet.
Where's Smash music?
Right, like it was before. Yeah, I didn't like that before either. That was a lot of the coaches complain. Hey, for preseason today, they can play however they want. I mean, if they just want to play, an extra match or whatever, I don't care. It doesn't matter. They're just here to play. I mean, so as long as you're okay with it. I mean, if they want to play the third set, I say let it play it. I mean. Okay. Okay.
I'm on my way. Actually, no, he's not. What do you mean? No, he's pressing. It's insane.
Yeah, like I said, whoever wants to play is fine with me. I would like to let my second player play if he can, just so he can get a match in. But Will, yeah. And I mean, whatever order you want to play, I don't just to let them get some experience. I've got some new players, and I just want to let them. They're tired of beating each other up, so.
Speed. I can't do that. Well, Mark knows it is. I am speed.
Okay, the arena shut down, so if you'll just send us the whatever arena information, we'll get joined in.
Oh, the arena's up. Forward support.
Okay, all right, thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Okay, wait, don't go in yet.
I know.
So,
Okay, they said they got time to play one more, but it's no big deal. It's just he got a paper. He didn't understand what the deal was. Yeah, he said they'll play another match, so whoever.
are they just going to give us
Well, they got to because you won.
I mean, are they going to give us like a whole week so we're going to be able to play all the matches?
They're gonna play another one for sure.
JC, what do I do?
All I gotta do is just hit go.
Because Dynamo wants the stream VODs.
Okay, we'll go back live. We're live. All right, welcome back, folks. We just had a little preseason confusion. Get that out of the way before actual season starts. So, been a couple of rule changes. One of them I wasn't aware of. The other coach actually called me, so thank you to him for calling and clarifying. I knew they had changed one of the rules back to instead of everybody having to go in a random order, you can put players in whatever order you want now, and that's how it was the season before. A lot of coaches didn't like that. Didn't really matter to us, but they've changed that back now, and so I've got to take another look at the rule book and see if anything else has changed that I'm not aware of. So
Looks like we're having King Deedly, or Deedly, I can't even say it,
yes, sir.
and Sonic.
That's what it looks like. Our D here is Mr. Aiden Gabe. He's been playing with us, I think, since the beginning of Smash, if not really soon after it started. He's also been doing Cloud9 training. I will tell you this about Aiden. Last season in the fall, he did not lose a single match all season long. So, really excited to see what he can do and all the new improvements and things he's learned about DDD since doing the Smash training. So, he's really fun to watch, especially watching playing a heavy character like DDD. He plays him a lot on the edge, and it's just fun to watch because you don't see that a whole lot, or I haven't, when people are playing. So, typical tendency for heavies is to try to stay more in the middle of the stage. They don't really want to play off of it so much. They don't have as good of a recovery. But you're going to see this DDD all over the place, I promise you.
I think, who's the player again?
Mr. Aiden Gabe is the one playing DDD for the Clinton Yellow Jackets.
I think, I have a good feeling he's going to win because he still has 3 lives, while Sonic still has 2.
You know, I haven't seen a whole lot of Sonics in play, so kind of nice to see one, to tell you the truth. I like playing Sonic on Sega Genesis when I was a kid, so I think it's neat to see a lot of the old characters brought back into games like this and kids being able to enjoy them. Hey, there we go.
Good job.
Very nice.
Dunktastic.
Some very nice DDD play. Look at him getting way off the ledge there. Very nice edge guarding. Very nice.
Good
Very
job.
nice start.
He didn't even lose a life.
Very
I don't
nice.
know what just happened, but I love it.
I think it's their connection. We still have a little lag in the stream. Not sure where that's coming from. Normally here we don't have any problems with internet speed or anything like that. Now he's currently talking to his opponent and they're striking stages again, so I'm sure he'll play DDD again. That's his main. That's who he likes to play. He plays them very well. Always fun to watch him play. Aiden comes in here, plays tough. He comes in and he plays to win every week. So you're going to see him in here. He's the technical guy on the team. Like, he's going to be breaking down hitboxes. He watches YouTube videos of how to play characters better, how much damage you'll actually do if you hit a character in a certain place, and it's really detailed. So he's the guy that's just constantly looking for that technical advantage, looking at how to get an advantage on his opponent. And one of the coolest things about him, and I didn't realize this when he first did it, we had a senior who was probably the best Smash player on the team about a year ago, Dominic, and Aiden came in here, and what we have is a challenge system. So they play against each other for spots on the team. And I never had this happen before. He came in and he said, I want a challenge for a spot on the team. And I thought, okay. Who do you want to challenge? He said, I want to challenge Dominic. And I thought, why would you challenge the best guy on the team? But that is the way that his mentality works. He wants to be the best. He wants to play against the best. He wants that competition every week. That's just the kind of competitor he is, and it's fun to watch him play. He's always going to be the person that's going to say, you know what? I want to take on the best person on their team every week. So he comes in here with that attitude and that edge, and it's just fun it's a blast to watch him play and watch how he approaches the game, because that's different than anybody else that we have in the lab right now. So appreciate all his hard work. He did tell me this too this summer. He probably doesn't realize that I remember a lot of this stuff, but he told me, he said, Coach, over the summer, I'm going to grind Smash, and when I come back in the fall, I'm going to be a lot better. And he wasn't kidding. He really ground out Smash. He also is in the drama club. He's also in the band, so he does a little bit of everything. It's nice to see. We have lots of people that compete for us that also compete in other sports or other activities, and they're very successful in them. Have some people that run track, and they're all great academic students. So that's the other thing a lot of people don't realize. You have to maintain at least a 2.0 GPA to play because it is AAA. So most of these kids in here are very intelligent, very smart, and they work hard. So it's great to see them succeed at something that they love doing.
Does the character that's currently playing, or the person, does he have like a special character that he usually goes to? Like, does he have a special character?
He likes to play D2D. No, he will play Sora sometimes. I'm trying to think of who else. He'll play a little bit of everybody sometime. I mean, he plays a lot of different champions, but the ones that he really works hard on is going to be his D2D. He really likes playing D2D. He does a very good job of it. I said, I think I've seen him play just about every champion there is at some point.
Really?
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you're gonna see him play as Sonic. You're gonna see him play somebody just because he wants to learn more about him. A lot of that is he's really working on his D2D, or he's working on his Sora, but he wants to play these other champions so he can learn more about them. So.
And something I'm like kind of wondering now is, like, you know how I said Link is my go-to character?
Mm-hmm.
For like a day or two, I've been trying different characters. I did not like that. So I wonder if one day I try all the characters and there's a character I like better than Link.
I know it is a possibility now. How many different characters are there in Smash?
Not real sure.
Not real sure. I believe there's over 60. I'm not exactly sure. Don't quote me on that.
Is that including all the packs?
Yes, that's including all the DLCs. I think. I read somewhere the other day how many there were, but I don't exactly remember. We'll see what we got going on here. I'm not sure if they're going to play a second match or if they'll play something else. If they don't, I'm going to try to get them just to play so we can stream them a little bit more. Yeah. Hang on just a second, folks. We'll be right back. Are they done? Or? Okay. Okay. Hey, if y'all want to play a couple matches just so we can stream them, go for it.
I'm gonna go talk to them.
Okay.
Coach, can we pull up something?
Huh?
Can we pull up something?
What?
With Nintendo Direct?
All right, just a second. No. You can pull it up on your computer.
No, I mean like I want on the big screen.
No, not until they're done.
thought they were done.
I don't know if they are or not.
I think they're done, basically.
was 6-1 because of me.
I'm pretty sure. Because you're done streaming. I just need to know because Splatoon 3's been announced.
Whoops. I forgot that I muted the mic there. Sorry about that. So we've got Mr. Evan Gabe playing here. He's playing against Cloud9 coach, so see what he can do, what he's learned so far. And you really don't realize how good these professionals are until you see them play against someone that you thought was pretty good. And it's really an eye-opening experience. Like, you know they're professionals. You know they play at the highest level possible. They play in big tournaments, play for money, you know. But until you actually see one play against people that you normally watch, it's interesting. I'll say that for sure. Mr. Evan Gabe's been at the program here in Clinton Schools. He plays on the Holt Smash team currently. His older brother is our resident D2D, so really glad to have both of them in the lab. Both of them come in, work hard at Smash, try to beat each other up a little bit. Of course, in the game only. I have no idea what they do at home, but hey, brothers will be brothers, right? So excited to have him in here representing the school, representing the Yellow Jackets. Sad. I can really tell the last few weeks especially, all the players here have just improved tremendously. I mean, it's been huge. So really excited to see what they can do in the season. They will probably compete in a regional league. We're only allowed to have one varsity team at this time. So what we do if we have more than one team, the second team will usually be in the central time region for us because we are here in Arkansas. So they will compete against other schools that are in the central time zone. So every week is completely different for them. Some of the schools they played against, I've looked them up. I get online and Google them, just see how big these schools are, and sometimes it blows me away. You know, their first grade class roster is probably larger than our entire school, so you know it just shows you the difference from state to state. We played some teams in Iowa, we played some teams from Wisconsin, Louisiana, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri. So it's really neat that in esports we can play across state lines, cross country, doesn't matter. You know, we're all connected through the internet, all networked. You know, that's running at the speed of light, so or thereabouts anyway. And so it's really neat that even with COVID, we can still play a lot of times. We don't have to have contact with each other. One thing we do not have here readily available is a lot of our players do not have internet connection at home, or they don't have a good enough connection to actually play these games. It takes a little bit of bandwidth to play these, and if you don't have a good connection, you're just a huge disadvantage. It's almost impossible to play at your best performance if you don't have a good internet connection. So we are having fiber put in right now in this area. So I, for one, am super excited about that because we might actually have 100 meg connection at most places in the county. They're putting that in. They're rolling it out right now, actually. They're out in my area, so ready to get that. I actually built a stream from home, so right now that's just not a possibility. So a lot of these kids will come here just to play in the lab, just for the internet connection, just so they can actually be connected. So always try to have the lab open at least 3 to 4 days a week, every week. And these kids come in here and compete multiple times a week. A lot of these kids, they're kind of like a gym rat. They're in here practicing anytime I'll open the lab. A lot of them will ask me, "Hey, coach, you're going to open up the lab anytime?" You know, we're out, especially over spring break, even over Christmas break. COVID slowed part of that down. There's been times where we haven't been able to, but normally Most of these players you're watching, they're going to be in here 3 to 4 days a week at least. And a lot of them are working at home too, so they're putting a lot of time and effort into this. I'm so glad, so thankful we can finally broadcast them and show everybody what they can do. I've been telling everybody, I'll tell everybody, listen to me. If you know me at all, I'll talk your head off about esports. I love it.
That's true.
It's great. I'm so glad that these kids have the opportunity to do this. I'm so glad that I have a chance to be here with them. And it's just great to watch them learn and grow and become better. We actually got Mr. Chuck Smith over here on the mic. I've been trying to get him on, but he's been trying to hide from me. Like I said before,
got to keep all this running.
Hey, like I said before, really appreciate him. He's done a lot of this graphics work. He made the stream look so much better. I mean,
well, thank you.
Yeah, night and day difference. Before I was just streaming, there was no commentary. I mean, I always thought, well, at least we have a stream. But since we've been doing some commentary, I mean, it
helps a
night and
lot.
day difference.
Yeah,
it really does. Even if you have to listen to me.
Yeah, but at least you can explain the game to everybody. So that helps out a lot. Like, I didn't know what a stock was in this until you explained it to me, and so I think a lot of people will appreciate the commentary if it's something else to listen to while the match is going.
Like I said, we got Mr. Evan Gabe here playing against Cloud9 coach, so he's actually doing a lot better than they did the first time they played Cloud9.
Oh yeah,
coach. I'll tell you that.
The first time was tough. Yeah. Well, we appreciate everything Dak Poe's been doing, and it's awesome to have somebody that caliber, because me and Curtis here, we can't learn these games and learn streaming and learn everything that there is to know. So it's awesome that we've got some pros that can step in and help coach these kids properly.
I agree 100%. That's one thing that I had to concede to kind of when we first started this was there is no way.
Not enough hours in the day. Yeah, that's right.
No way.
I just started learning League of Legends, and it's consumed way too much time. And I hate that I even started it, but I got to know a little bit what these kids are going through and what's going on in these games. And
I agree. I mean, I think we need to kind of know, how it is for them. If we can see it just a little bit, just even a little snippet, and we're not even in that competition like they are, that really ramps it up even more.
Oh, yeah. Just learning the lingo and the terminologies for each game gets pretty tough. It does.
Yeah, even watching Smash, at first I thought, well, this is, I used to play Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I could probably hang with these kids, No. Yeah, it's a whole different ball game, folks. If you're a old school button masher like me and Chuck here, man, this game I've tried playing it several times. My kids actually love it.
Yeah.
But they'll beat the snot out of me on it. I mean, even my youngest. I mean, he's just.
Well, I think the competitive nature and the online play that we didn't have, we were playing against kids that didn't own the game or didn't know the forward back / AB. Now you can get that information online. The competitive level has went way up. Either you're in it to win it or you're not at all. It's not the casual game that we grew up with. It's pretty cutthroat.
I think you make a great point there, Chuck. I mean, the online presence, you and I were playing against AI a lot of times, You have to just figure out how to beat the game, Yeah.
Yeah, and it cheated.
And like I told Jace earlier, I said, man, me and my buddy had to go buy a book to learn how to beat the first Zelda game.
Oh, yeah. There was no way to beat. Either that or you talk to somebody that owned the book. That game was designed to sell the book. But I love the old school Zelda, but gaming's come so far, and I'm glad that it's entered into the schools and we can do something with it. Yeah, he held the zone on that one where the first match, it was all over with when it started. Yeah, so that's cool.
Now, I'm telling you, we're going to have some great esports action in here in the lab. This Smash team, they're super young, all of them. I said they're freshmen and sophomores, which makes me even more excited because I can't imagine where they would be even a year from now if they keep going like they are. So,
Oh, definitely.
yeah, just super excited to watch them. Just pumped up about it, to tell you the truth.
And what's great is 10, 20 years from now, we're going to have a video archive of their history, and that's super awesome. I know I still have my videotapes from my old football days and stuff, so for them to have this, I'm glad we can provide this for them.
I agree with you 100%. I'm glad you make that point. I don't have really any videos. I have some pictures of me playing basketball. But if I had the videos, I probably would watch them every once in a while. I probably wouldn't want to let you watch them. I'd be like,
Right.
hey,
No.
yeah, that wasn't me, Chuck. I don't know.
I'll tell my own stories.
that double dribble, that wasn't me. Yeah, I want to tell it how I remember it. But, yeah.
But they'll remember it accurately, and they'll have some cool highlight reels, and they could take that with them. I mean, that could be something we could look forward to doing, is throwing some highlight reels together for some of the seniors and stuff of their tenure here at Clinton. I like that idea.
I would like to do that, and I'd also like to point out that these kids are being watched by scouts a lot of times. We do compete in collegiate tournaments. Last year we had Mississippi State actually scouting, so that's another thing that's great about this streaming, and with Chuck helping make the stream better, it just makes it more eye-catching. And we have, actual collegiate scouts that watch these players. I mean, so if we can showcase them and let them know, hey, this is what our kids can do, that could be a scholarship opportunity right there. So if you look at it that way, Chuck, you might have just, helped a kid get a scholarship.
Well, that'd be cool if I was able to do that. So I guess we're going to wrap up the stream here, but it's been fun, and maybe we'll have a coach's corner or something coming up, and we can do some more stuff, but there's only so many hours in the day.
Hey, I appreciate you helping out. Like I said, I can't tell you thank you enough. I can't thank you enough for the kids. And we will wrap it up because I sat here and ramble all day with Chuck, I promise you.
That's right. We'd have to.
We keep you up till midnight if you let us. So
Fair enough.
Hey, we'll be back tomorrow. We're going to stream some Rocket League, so join us at 4 o'clock. Our schedule's on Twitch. Don't forget to like and subscribe to us if you watch it, enjoyed it. Hey, even if you didn't enjoy it, you can still like and subscribe. We'll take it.
I gotta try out the soundboard here before I sign off.
Okay.
Yellow Jacket Esports, we are gaming.
Yes, sir. I like it.
You need to give them some Miata action.
Oh.
You can't do that in a Miata.
We're going to wear that one out tomorrow for Rocket League, folks, I promise you.
You can't do that in a Miata.
We'll see you tomorrow.